16, and she really with a life.
Ooh. Alright, we recording? Are we recording? Alright, recording. Alright, gonna sit on the stage. She gonna do something important. Alright, we live. Can I hear myself? Can I hear myself? Yep. Yeah, I can hear myself. Alright. I'm gonna put this down. Alright. Whew. Alright, this sound quality is different because it's a different mic. I like it though because it's gold. It's a gold mic, so who cares? Alright. Anyway, alright. Let's do this. Alright. Mic check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What is up? What is good? What is poppin', everybody? Welcome back to the third episode of the Marqús Fresh Show podcast. I don't know why I always say episodes and just the numbers. It's like I don't know. But anyway, welcome back to the Marqús Fresh Show podcast. What's up? How y'all doing? I'm eating right now, so I usually try to eat before or after recording the podcast, but time was just not letting me do that today, so I will be eating through this. Yeah, so if you hear chewing, I will try to be as quiet as possible or try to turn away from the mic. But yeah, I am hungry, and I'm almost done too, so. Oh my god, it dropped. It's okay. Excuse me. But anyway, yeah, welcome to the Marqús Fresh Show podcast. If you do not know who I am, hi, my name is Marqús Fresh. Nice to meet you. If you're new, nice to meet you. Hi. I do many things. I'm an aspiring singer-songwriter. I'm the host of this damn podcast. My name is in the title. I do many other things. I love doing art. I love doing paintings. I love doing drawings. I love styling. I just love doing a lot of creative shit. And any other shit you want to learn about me, you can learn through this podcast, this episode, or the other 2 episodes that first came out, because we are in the 3rd episode. So there are 2 more before this. So you should pause this and go click to those 2 and listen to those first. Yeah. I'm kidding. No, don't leave this. Actually, stay here. And I want you to stay here because, anyway, I'm sorry. Let me go back. That's who I am. Hi, how are you? For those, the returners, hi, how y'all doing? Y'all doing good? How was y'all week? It was good? It was lit? I know some of y'all was like, it was not it. And for y'all that say that's not it, I'm very sorry. I'm sorry your week is not going that great. I hope it gets better. I hope the weekend treats you better than the week did. My week's been good. It's been a lot. A lot has happened, and that's the point of this podcast. This episode, there's a lot to talk about. Not really a lot to talk about, but I have a lot of things to say about these topics. So as I look to the board right now, and I look at the idea board, the first thing, actually, no, because the first thing is actually pretty lengthy. I'm going to save that for probably the end. Someone went live on Instagram. Okay. But I think I'm going to start with, what do I want to start? There's 3 topics here. There's 3 topics. I don't want to tell y'all what they are because, I'm going to leave y'all in suspense. But, yeah, there's 3 topics today. We just have 3 topics. They're not very, one is, but the rest are not very complex conversations, so I'll just start with those first. So first things first, Camila, Cabello, and Shawn Mendes. Now, there's nothing wrong with these 2. There's no news going on about them, or at least I don't think so. I've not heard anything about them. I wanted to say my opinions about these 2. First things first, why are they dating? Like, why are they dating? I just don't. I don't get it. I don't understand why. And now, okay. Now all the people saying that, well, they might really like each other. Yeah, that's cute and all. But it's just like, because I think they really do like each other, possibly. I'm stretching with that. Because, actually, I'll get into that further. But yeah, I'm not saying that they don't like each other at all. It's just like, why are these 2 together? like I would, and I've been talking to so many of my friends about this, and I wanted to get my friend Serena on here to talk about this. But it's like, you get what I'm saying? Just why are they together? That's just it just makes no. I mean, it makes sense, but then it doesn't make sense at the same time. If that makes sense, like because okay, with the whole Shawn Mendes conspiracy theories, let me tell you something. I am a member of the LGBT community, gay as a fucking rainbow. So let me tell you this: I can spot a gay when I see one. Now, Shawn, I don't get that vibe from him. I don't really see it. I get why you people say it, and I get why you people want to say it. One, because he's fine as hell. Another thing, and I always point this out, he is too pretty to be straight. You ever meet them boys and it's just like you too pretty to be straight. Like you when you and I told somebody when you as the male is the man in the relationship when you are cuter than the female, when you are even more cuter than the female, that is not a problem, but that is a problem. Like that's just okay. Like ooh. Mm, and that's also kind of based on stereotypes as well, but it's just I get, like I said, I get why you people say that, and I get why y'all want him to, because obviously he's gorgeous. I mean, Jesus. But then also it's like, also I don't want him to be gay either, because it's like it would be like if he were to come out and be like, yeah, I like guys, if even if he said I just like guys too and came out as bisexual, I'd be like, if any man dated him, if any man dated Shawn Mendes, I would look at him like, who the fuck are you to be dating Shawn Mendes? Like for me, it seems different. Like if it was a girl, because it's a if he and he's straight, because it's a girl. So it's like, girl, you have all the opportunities here. All y'all have opportunities with this man, to be honest with you. But then it's like, if he came out like as gay, or he came out as bisexual and was, dating a guy, I'd be like, and maybe that's just because I'm a part of the community, but I'd be like, who are you? Who are you? who are you to be dating Shawn fine ass Mendes? Like, and actually watch it be somebody that's not famous. Watch him be dating a boy that's not even famous. That's like probably Instagram famous, not even Instagram famous, Instagram popular or something like that. Watch it be that, and it gag all of us, be like, and all of us gonna be here like, okay. I mean, I live for it, but I don't. I don't at the same time. I don't live for it, but I do. But yeah. But anyway, going back to that, so I don't catch that vibe from him at all. I don't catch that shit at all. But so that really doesn't play a part for me with when it comes to him and Camila together. What excuse me. What is weird to me is just you know what it feels like. You know what their relationship feels like. Remember back when, like in the late 2000s, remember when Zac Efron and Vanessa Hudgens came out publicly as like, oh, we're dating in real life, and we was just all like, huh? No, okay, this no. Just no, just no. That's not you. You're not fooling me. I remember when that came out. I was like, you're not fooling me here. I know y'all not dating for real, for real. Like this is a PR stunt. This is a scare, not a scare. But you get what I'm saying. Like this is planned PR record label set that up just because it helps both of them. It really does. I mean, to depend on how you look at it, it does help both of them. Them being in a relationship keeps their names up. I mean, they're already very good in the pop world when it comes to music, but also to add on to that, you have the boy that's really taking pop music, and you have another girl, or a girl that's also has her hand firmly gripped on pop music as well. and you put them together, that's going to get their names popping. Everyone's going to start talking about them. So it makes sense for it to be a PR stunt. It makes total sense for that. And it just, I don't know why, it just gives me off of that. Also, too, I predicted this years ago. Let me tell y'all something. So, like I said, I'm an aspiring writer. I'm gonna tell y'all a quick backstory. Like I'm an aspiring writer. Right? Like I said, I wrote. I had this idea to write this story called "The Purple Piano," right? And in the beginning, it starts off with the main character in his house in the kitchen eating breakfast, and his little sister is watching TV news. And now it's the news. The lady was talking about on. It was talking about how Camila Cabello and Shawn Mendes, the couple, they were gonna go they were gonna go on a joint tour. That's what in the story I wrote. That's what the lady was talking about, and the sister was like, "That's gonna be you someday." And so that, but anyway, short story. I wrote that in 2017. I predicted that years because because it made sense. It's one of those things like you remember like when you were like 5 or 6 and you used to like put people together just because you saw them all the time. So you're like, oh, they're dating. When it's like really no, they might be like brother and sister or something like. But you're young, so you just assume that you're like, oh, they're together because they came together. That's how it feels like with Camila and Shawn. It just doesn't feel authentic to me. I don't know. It just doesn't seem authentic to me. I don't. It's really that. It's just that for me. I'm not one of those people that thinks he's gay or anything like that, or he's not straight. I'm not one of those people that thinks it's a gimmick. I mean, it could be a gimmick. I don't believe it to be a gimmick. To me, it just doesn't seem. Actually, no, I'll take that back. It does seem like a PR stunt because, like I said, it seems just like how Vanessa Hudgens and Zac Efron said they were publicly, dating in real life. I was like, y'all think we're really that stupid? Mm. Do y'all like pot stickers? Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know. Do y'all like pot stickers? Cause I love pot stickers, especially like chicken and vegetable pot stickers. Oh, I just had a full bag. I'm fat. I just had a full bag. But yeah, that was my quick opinions about Camila Cabello and Shawn Mendes. Your relationship, it just doesn't seem organic to me. So, y'all take what y'all want with it. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about that really quickly before we really jump into this. So, let's jump into this. Like I said, like I always say, before we jump into this, for real, get your stuff. Get your stuff together. Shout out to my bitch Zachary. But yeah, get your stuff, whatever you need to get comfortable, enjoy it, and listen to my ass talk my shit. Cause ooh, we got a lot of shit to talk about today. So like I said, get your stuff, get your blanket, get your pillow. I got my pillow here with me. Get your food, get your drinks, get anything you need. Like I said, I got my food and I'm eating through this. I got my pot stickers right here. I got this nice lemonade. Right here. Yes, and y'all know I always got my candle. I got the same candle still. Black cherry mulatto, big lotto. So get your shit together. All right. So the candle is lit. So y'all know what that means. Let's hop into this podcast for real, y'all. All right. So like I said, we had 3 topics. I already talked about one, Camila Cabello and Shawn Mendes. I don't believe your relationship is authentic. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. I'm going to jump with this one next because it's easier. Relationships. I wanted to talk about this really quickly because I take long walks, y'all. I take real long walks. I mean like hour-long walks. And I be walking, I be thinking, I be marinating in my little head about what's going on, okay, yeah. But I be really thinking like, what's going on? What is life doing? What am I doing? What are we doing? What we doing? And I got to thinking the other day about relationships. Now, mind you, I if you need relationship advice, I am not the person to come to. I am not the person to come to about relationship advice, to talk about relationships. I am not the best person because I have not had the best relationships in the past, and I've only had two. So, yeah, don't. I'm not the best one to talk about relationships, but I mean that's probably saying like if you would ask me like if you asked like 3 years ago me about relationship, I would probably say some dumb shit that I don't even know because when it came to relationships, excuse me, I never knew what I wanted. I never knew really what I wanted with an individual or what I wanted to do, what even I liked. So for me at a young age to get into a relationship, it was kind of, like just free balling. And I think that got me into a lot of trouble because if y'all know me, me free balling, just me doing freestyle, do whatever I want. Oh, I'm crazy. Oh, I'm doing stuff. I'm always just doing stuff. So yeah, like I said, I'm not the best one. Hold on, what? Okay. Now I gotta make sure we still recording. But anyway, yeah, I'm not the best one to be, doing that or to not doing that, to ask or to really talk about relationships. But I really was getting to thinking because I've taken a lot of time to reflect on myself and what is going on in my life, and that made me start thinking about what I see other people going through. Because a lot of stuff I go through, I see a lot of other people going through. And what I noticed about relationships, and now this is not just like boyfriend, girlfriend, boyfriend, boyfriend, girlfriend, girlfriend. This is not, I'm not talking about love relationships. I'm talking about all types of relationships, friendships, relationships with uh, teammates, partners, whatever the case may be. Any type of relationship, this is what I'm talking about. The one first thing I want to say about it is that relationships, and I want to point this out because I see a lot of y'all that don't get it, but I'm going to tell y'all right now, all relationships are a two-way street. I repeat, all relationships are a two-way street. Let me elaborate. So y'all imagine a street, imagine a residential street. I'm trying to think of like a famous street I can give y'all. I don't know, just a normal not suburb, but like a normal street, just a normal residential area street, right? And that represents relationships. Now, you have the left side and you have the right side. The left side goes one direction, the right side goes another direction. It's a constant flow. There's some stops from stop signs and lights, but it's always a flow, right? You're on your side, you're in your lane, you're in the other person's in the other lane, right? And you drive, and that's how it works. But some of y'all be thinking that relationships are a one-way street and that you can be driving 90 miles an hour down it in a residential area. That be some of y'all's problem is that y'all don't be thinking that relationships are not a two-way street. I'm here to tell you right now, yes they are. Because all of y'all sit here wondering, because imagine you're driving in your lane, right? You're driving in your lane, you're like, la di da di da, I'm driving and driving. And then all of a sudden, somebody comes swooshing down the street, going the opposite way of you, but is driving in the middle. Is driving in the middle, right? Not on their lane. You know how the streets have those dotted lines, those yellow dotted lines? They driving right there. They driving right there. So they driving, and they going 90, 80, 85 miles per hour, and then they crash into your ass. And then they wonder, and then they get mad. Oh, well, why did I crash? What was you doing? It's like, no, bitch, what was you doing? What, you're the one that was thinking that this is a one-way street. I mean, this is all in my perspective when this is talking about me, because I'm always a person. I'm staying in my lane here. I'm always about, okay, there's always a constant flow. I always believe that every type of relationship is a two-way street. And even if you want me to be cunt with like love relationships, it shouldn't even be I'm in my car on the left side and you're on your car on the right side. No, it should be both of us are in one car going one direction. That's how it should be. That's how love relationships should be. But no, some of y'all want to be in another separate car, and then on top of that, y'all want to be driving so recklessly, and on top of that, y'all want to be driving in the middle of the street like it's a one-way street when you have and be careless when you have other people trying to go down the street. I know this analogy kind of went all over the place, but I hope that made sense. I hope y'all got the analogy that when you are dealing with someone other than yourself, it becomes a two-way street. It's not all about, it doesn't become about you now. It does not become about you anymore. You have to accommodate not just for yourself. You have to accommodate for the whole room, whoever's in there, whoever's dealing with you. So we laughing, or not laughing, but I be frustrated when I be hearing people talk about relationships. It's like, well, he did this, he did that, and it's like, this is all about you. I've heard so many people like sit and complain about relationships. I'm like, you are only thinking about yourself. And not saying that's bad, not saying that's wrong, but something I also had to learn from my past relationship is that it's not all about one person. Even if you the individual is trying to accommodate for your partner or whoever you're dealing with, even if you're only focused on them and you're not even focused on yourself, that's also the same thing. Therefore it's a one-way street because you're only concerned about that person and that person's only concerned about themselves too. So there's no one looking out for you in that case. So it goes both ways. It's not just about one individual person. When it becomes a relationship, when it comes dealing with two or more people, it's about everybody in the group. It's about everybody. It's not just about one person or yourself. Like I remember back when I went to summer camp, we did all day field trips, and I hated always compromising with people. I hate because there was people that would always get frustrated and get mad that I want to do this, I want to do that. Good, then you can go do that, and you can go pay $100 to go to this damn water park with your family, and you can run around and do whatever the fuck you want. Right now, you are in a group of 10 plus. So guess what? We all gonna have to buckle up. We can actually do everything we want to do. It just we all need to work together. People, stop being selfish in relationships. That's what I'm trying to say. Stop being selfish in relationships. I'm talking about friendships, love relationships, any type of relationships, period. Stop being selfish in them. It's not just about you. It's about the people in the relationship. It's about both of y'all. All three of y'all, all four of y'all, how many there are. How many people you're dealing with, it's about them. Now, if you're in a love relationship, then it's about those two in the relationship. It's not just about one or the other. That's all I'm saying. It's just people stop being selfish in relationships. My pot sticker's cold. So, yeah. That's really it I gotta say. Is just people, y'all need to stop being selfish in relationships. Because that's why y'all relationships don't be lasting. There's a bunch of people that I've always heard, like, why does my relationship not last? Why can't I have somebody that... Because both of y'all, it doesn't matter if one of y'all is doing it. If both of y'all are not looking out for both of y'all, then it's a chop. It's not going to work. All the relationships that I've seen that I know are going to work is because I know that those two can actually work shit out. Like, I'm about to blast people out. I hope they don't mind. But I have two friends, Emma and James. I know they're going to be together, if not forever, for a very long time. Why? Because they work together. They work in unison. My parents, they're still married to this day. They've been married for 20, when I'm 20, I'm about to be 21. They've been married for 22 years, been together for probably like over 25 plus. The reason why they stick together is because they work together in unison. It's not, one parent says another thing, then the other parent says another thing. No, it's, okay, I said this, all right, what did you say? All right, it's compromise. It's not just all about one thing or other. Now you can pick and choose your battles of what you really want to fight for and stuff like that, but you gotta work. You gotta work together. There has to be some. What's the word I'm looking for? Not compassion. That's not the right. That's not the fucking word I was talking about. Compromise. There has to be some type of compromise within a relationship because it's not just about you. There can be no compromises when you are just going somewhere and doing shit on your own, free willy nilly, and doing whatever the fuck you want to do. That's when you can be, all right. I'm doing what I want to do. This is my prerogative. I'm doing what I want to do. Right, Ted? But you see what I'm saying? It's not in relationships. It's you have to compromise because it's not just about you. You put somebody else in your life. They are also they're also gonna have an opinion, and you also have to include them. If you don't like that, you think that shit's whack, then guess what? Don't live in your relationship. Deal with yourself. It's not bad to be with yourself. It's not bad to just chill with yourself. I do it all the time. But yeah, so anyway, that's all I have to really say about relationships. Y'all, it's a two-way street here. Just like how the streets work, it's a two-way street. If you don't get it, then don't drive. So yeah, that's what I'm talking about relationships. But this next one, now we get into the meat and potatoes of the podcast. What this podcast was about. I don't even know how to start this. I'm just gonna read on the board. I'm just gonna read what's on the board. Tory Lanez, you a bitch. Tory Lanez. Oh, you a bitch. You a bitch. I'm too short. You a bitch. And Tory Lanez a stupid bitch. Yeah, so if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, or if you live under a rock, let me inform you. So, if y'all didn't hear about, I don't know when this happened earlier this month, I think in August. Houston rapper Megan Thee Stallion, was shot and wounded after an altercation with Canadian rapper Tory Lanez. Now, the story we know now is that, or I'll even take it back to the past. When this story, I remember when this story first came out. I thought it was crazy. I was like, Megan got shot, and then I remember all they said was Megan Thee Stallion had bullet wounds, and she was with Tory Lanez that night. That was about it. And the car that she got out of was registered to Tory Lanez. That was all the information we knew. And that just sounded bizarre to me. Because I was like, what the hell happened? Because I'm thinking, did they get into a drive-by? That's what I thought first happened. I thought it was like, y'all got in a drive-by or something. But no one else is wounded. No, there was no shots hit to the car, nothing like that. When more of this story started revealing, it was only Megan that the one was shot. So the story was coming out more to be, okay, Megan was the one that got shot. And then last week, August 20th, I was just finishing recording episode 2 of the podcast. And as I get off, I get a notification that says Megan is on live. Megan was on live. So I was like, oh, okay. So I click on it, see what she's doing. First of all, it was a gag because the girl ain't had no makeup, no lashes, no nothing, with a hoodie on. So I saw it, I'm like, ooh. She got some teeth. I knew she was gonna come to talk about something. I knew that's what she was there for, and it was about something that was really bothering her. I could tell that because ain't no woman get on Instagram live like that with no makeup on, barefaced, with a hoodie in bed. Ain't nobody No, just no. I don't. I've not seen any. Not saying that's not possible. I've not seen any other female celebrity do that, but this woman. So I knew, like, okay, this woman has some shit to talk about. And on this live, she literally said, "Yes, this Tory shot me." I looked at my phone and said, "Told you." Because I thought that from the get go. Once more shit started to unfold about the story, I was starting to be like, okay, yeah, it was Tory that shot her. Like, watch it be. I was like, watch it be Tory the one that shot her. For whatever reason, for whatever circumstance, watch him be the one that shot her. And I was right, cause she came in and she gave us full detail about what happened. So it was coming back. They was driving. And I guess they were heading back to where, in LA, and we're heading back to where Megan was staying at. Excuse me. From what she said is that they were having a verbal fight, a verbal altercation in the car. Now, it was Tory Lanez security guard driving. It was Tory Lanez's car, SUV. So it was car or driver, who's also / security guard. Which that was like, why is your security guard also your driver? You are Anywho. Anywho, I'm gonna move on. So you have security guard / driver. You have, I guess Megan was in the front seat. I guess. I don't know. I can't remember. But it was Megan in the car, it was Tory Lanez in the car, and it was one of Megan's homegirls in the car. 4 people, it's only 4 people in the car. Only 4 people in the car. So they're having a verbal altercation. I guess Megan's like, I'm done fighting. I'm tired of arguing. I don't want to fight no more. So she gets out the car and starts walking. As she starts walking, gunshots go up. She gets hit. And there's a witness. Yeah, there was a witness as well. They said a neighborhood witness. And the neighborhood witness called the cops. Called the cops. And like Megan said, Megan was terrified. And I would have been too, Megan. I would have been too. You mean to tell me it's all 4 black people in this damn car, and y'all up in the hills or somewhere in Hollywood, the white part of Southern California, and there is a gun in the car? Oh yeah, I am terrified. I'm terrified, especially the climate we're in right now. What we are going through in this country right now? Oh, hell, I'm terrified. Anytime, let me tell you something. Anytime I see police cars either looking at me or passing me by, my heart skips a beat. Real talk. And I'm not a bad kid. I don't even give off any type of energy that I'm doing any foul shit. But it stops me for a second. I even had one that I walked by and he actually nodded at me and said, hey, how you doing? I was like, oh, thank God. Because of what the climate we're in. Especially if you are somebody black or of dark skin. I would be nervous. I'll be nervous if any cop was coming at me. So like Megan said, yeah, she was terrified as hell. And that's why she didn't say a lot of shit that went down. Because she knew what went down. She knew, obviously. She was like, yes, I knew this motherfucker shot me. So the cops come, arrest the other 3, the homegirl, Tory Lanez, and the security guard. Megan goes to the hospital, and they tell her that, oh, you have bullet wounds in your frame. And she like, oh. Well. Because, and it's Meg, I don't know why you thought doctors were also police at that point. Like, I don't. That was one thing I'm like, okay, Meg, you're at the hospital right now. I mean, now thinking about it, it's like I can understand the trauma that you just went through, and what the hell just went down. Oh yeah, I'm not saying shit. Yeah, I get. Okay, totally get that. Totally understand that. Now, I'm gonna start with this. Megan, I'm happy you finally spoke out and said the damn truth. I'm happy you did that. I don't like the way you were trying to, help this dude or save him. For what? He shot you. Over what? That's another thing I really want to know. What the fuck was y'all arguing about in that damn car? What were y'all arguing about to make this man Tory Lanez pull a gun out and shoot you? Not saying that Megan had it coming or anything like that, or that the argument or any argument justified why he did that. Cause what argument are y'all talking about where you get that upset? Was she talking about your mama or something? Did she bring up your kids? I don't know if Tory Lanez has kids, but did she bring up your kids or something? Like, and even then, you shot the girl. I mean, if you was a real G, if you was a real nigga, then you probably would have fight if somebody did that. You would have probably swung on her or something, and that's bad too. That would have got headlines too. That would have got headlines too. Like, you sock Megan Thee Stallion in the face or something, or beat her up or something. Oh yeah. Oh, that would. Oh, the women's rights people would have been on your ass. I mean, they ain't on your ass right now. But now everybody's on your ass because you shot this woman. I'm talking to Tory right now. You shot this woman. And that's why I wrote it down. Tory Lanez, you's a bitch. Because you are a bitch to shoot a woman. Like, one, what the fuck was y'all? I really want to know what the fuck y'all was arguing about. I really do want to know. Because I just need to know the tea for real, for real. But, like, Tory, what is wrong with you? What is absolutely the fuck wrong with you, Tory Lanez? And why this is even more frustrating is I was listening to the Joe Budden podcast earlier, and Malls did something really smart. Like, you are winning, Tory. You are winning. For you to be this successful of an artist as you are, to have this name that you have, and not even be from the United States and be really big in the United States, probably bigger here than your home country. Like, what is really wrong with you? 'Cause literally, at the caliber of what you were and what you are, you were winning. You were absolutely winning. Because let me tell you something about Tory Lanez. That man's music is not it. It's not, no. No, I don't. First of all, I don't even know what he does. What is he? A rapper, a singer, or just a mixture of both? Trash. I don't know. Just even the songs that are catchy. Just talk to me, baby. You use a pretty little ditty, baby. Like, just that voice, just like. And no, what really had me pissed was that song that he did featuring Ashanti on that Chicks Tape 5 or whatever that was. I would. How you gonna sample a sample and then be on the mic like, you want me, you got me, attention? Like, boy, get the big 14, get the out of here. Like, what are you doing? He was one of those artists that was like, what are you doing? Just what? And then there goes America, just eating it up. America really did eat you up, dude. Because I remember when that album "Love Me Now" came out. Oh, about half of that album was on iTunes charts. It was on a bunch of charts. I do remember that. It was all over charts. I was like, damn, it's not even that good of music. It's not. And then every time he gets on a track, it's like, I don't want you. I don't want you on this. I don't like the What's Poppin' remix. I'm like, I don't want you on this. 'Cause even I got 2 sons and I got 2 daughters. Like, and now she call me baby father. Like, no, no, no. And then also what he did with the Kaylani, it's a need a broke job. Like, I'ma need the reverb. Like, one, I thought the song was kind of anyway, but then Tory Lanez came on. It's just my point is with Tory is just for you to actually not be that great of a artist for real compared to anybody else doing what you do. You are not really the what do you really do? But like for you to be winning like you were, for you to be winning like you were, and then for you to do some dumb shit like this, like I have never heard in my life a man shooting a woman. Just period. I've never heard of some shit unless like how Maul said, unless this woman has a gun to your head and is threatening your life. What else? What? Just, I heard that and I was like, and it for it to be confirmed, because like I said, I had the speculation, I had the theory that he did it anyway, but for it to be confirmed that he is the one that shot Megan Thee Stallion, I said, okay. Like I said, Tory Lanez, you a bitch. You are a bitch ass man. You are a bit. You are a bitch ass of a man. You know what, Tory? Your manhood should literally be stripped from you. Your manhood should literally be stripped away from you. Because let me tell y'all something. All y'all people out there that want to be down in my people, I'm talking about my queens and my gays, that want to be saying, and especially my femmes, how, oh, they're not manly enough, they're not doing that. I guarantee you, the most feminist gay queen I can find right now, the most feminist, flamboyant gay man I can find in the world right now is more of a man than you, Tory Lanez. Not to say that he wasn't man enough before that, because he was, but if y'all want to be ignorant and go there with it, Tory Lanez, that that queen is more of a man than you. If we want to talk about stereotypes, that gay man is more of a man than you. You shot a woman who was walking away from your car. Think about that. I hope that replays in his head. That you shot Megan Thee Stallion. And not even to that extent. You shot a woman that was not even threatening you anything. You shot her because she left you. I'm still I have no words actually at this point. I'm surprised I've been able to talk this long about it, because I literally have no words. Because that was just like, one, that's gonna be in the book of all the stuff in history that have gagged us, that define decades and shit. This is gonna be in the book, especially in the 20s. Oh, that's gonna be in the book. Tory Lanez shot Megan Thee Stallion. Oh yeah, that's in the book. That is definitely in the book. That's in the books. But it's just, I don't even have words to say. Just literally, it's just that simple. Tory Lanez, you a bitch. Your career is over. Really, if you want me to for real with it, your career is over. I don't see you in the music industry really doing anything. And it wasn't like you were really doing anything anyway. Because like I said, Love Me Now was not good at all. I didn't really like anything except Swing. Every time you swing my way. And that really sounds like a song that is like... That sounds like that song sounds like when you know what that sounds like? That sounds like a mushroom high. That's what that song sounds like. That song sounds like a mushroom high. It sounds just like a mushroom high. And then... What was that other one? The Chicks Day 5, I hated it. What was that? The new Toronto 3. I was like, what is this? This is some shit that would have charted that would have been like sickening in Canada, but not just I didn't like no. I'm sorry, Tory Lanez. I didn't like you as an artist even before, and now I really don't even like you as a person. I don't know you as a person, but I know I don't like you because you shot a female dude. Like I don't. I'm just real. I really have no words. It's just like it almost feels like when people talk about it, it's like you have to sit here and like bash and defend Megan Thee Stallion, but it's like for what? It's like if any person that wants to defend Tory and make him the victim is like, really, how? And I think that's what really upset Megan because that's what she said, that Tory's publicist was coming out and trying to make um, Tory the victim, and it's just like even if you were to be the possible victim, you are not going to take the How are you the How are you the victim in this situation if she's the one that got shot and none of y'all were hurt? None of y'all were hurt, shot, wounded, or anything. So how does that make you the victim if you're not the one that was shot? That just makes no sense to me. Absolutely whatever. That even strips you more of your fucking manhood because Tory Lanez, you will even a bitch even furthermore for even trying to make yourself be portrayed as the victim. Because if you really were a man, you would have took like responsibility for this. Even if you didn't want to publicly say you were the one that shot her, you would have still taken the initiative and still would have been like, yeah, it was. You would have been on the same road as Megan, to be honest with you. Trying to protect yourself, just be like, I don't know I don't know. Shit happened so fast. I'm not even talking about it. Because really, if y'all didn't talk about this, if y'all wasn't coming out saying anything, that would have sparked Megan to go on live, and that would have made this a whole bigger situation. Now, unless like the police reports came out or something like that, but other than that, the story was very much all that Megan Thee Stallion had bullet wounds. She went to the hospital. The three were arrested, released the next day. And then after that, if y'all did not say anything, y'all didn't talk about it, y'all didn't bring up or talk about it at all, then that I really feel that probably would have been a wrap for it. We probably would have been like, oh, okay. Unless people were really, like, really, really interested. And like I said, unless other shit started coming out and more of the details started coming out and stuff like that. But if it was like, okay, I say nothing, you say nothing, oh, it would have been swept under the rug. So, Tori, you're even stupid enough for even trying to make yourself the victim. Because, one, you're not. And then, two, you're lighting more fire onto this situation. You're adding more oil and gas to the fire. For what? Literally for what? Because now now it's reversed. Now it backfired. Now you are the one that's going to be fucked up, and you are possibly going to be the one that might be be charged and prosecuted for attempted murder, or even just for I don't know anything. Whatever you shot a woman. You are being prosecuted for that. You are being charged and prosecuted for shooting a woman. And they might even send your ass back to Canada. I don't know where you're from, really. Where you from, Ontario or some shit? They probably would deport your ass once we get the right president in office. Oh yeah, they might deport your ass. Get the fuck out. And why you had to take JB with you? And no, keep Drake. Because if I say get rid of Drake, then all y'all gonna be mad at me. But yeah, Tory Lanez, you a bitch. How do y'all feel about Tory Lanez and all that stuff? I want to know. I want to know your opinions, what y'all thought of my opinions about it. If y'all agree with me, if y'all disagree, let me know. I want to know how. I want to know. I want to know what makes you cry. So I can be the one who always makes you smile. Make you smile. Make you smile, baby. Tell me what I gotta do to please you, Baby, anything you say I'm to. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. But yeah, that was all I really had to talk about. Any other stuff no one to say? Following on the last podcast, Ross and Rachel, Jake Miller. Shout out Jake Miller. That's a bop. That is a bop. A bop. Bitch, who's a bop? I heard you be with the ops. Yeah, Jake. Jake, I love that. I really liked that. I really felt that. Felt that. And I said, okay, I really want to talk. I really want to say this. I really want to say this because I really want to say this. To all my Troye Sivan fans out there that listen to Troye Sivan's music. If y'all have listened to Ross and Rachel by Jake Miller, it really sounds like something that he could have done. Like he could have that's a song that he could have done. He could have even wrote it damn near and sold it to Jake or whatever. It really sound it and it's not the wordplay. It's not the wordplay. It's the formula. It's like I said. It's very much the formula of Troye Sivan's music, and that's what I really liked about it. Oh, it was so perfect. Oh, it was so good. It was so. Oh, y'all gotta go listen to it. Y'all gotta go check it out. Oh, so good. Oh, it was good. Good pop music. Oh, it was. Oh, I loved it. Just loved everything of it. So yeah, I give that a bop. I really want. Okay, I'm gonna talk about this on the next podcast, but I really want that song, Ross and Rachel, and speaking of Troye Sivan, the new one of his new songs. Those two songs need to be on Love Victor season 2. If they are not, I'm gonna be mad and I'm forced to sue. All y'all are gonna pack me. Because those two, I could even tell y'all where to put those songs. If y'all tell me what hell's going on in season 2, I can tell y'all where to put. I can tell you where to put those songs. Those two songs are perfect formula for the show. Just saying. And also speaking of Troye Sivan, have y'all heard the EP? Have y'all heard the new EP? It was really cute. It was really cute. I liked it. I thought it was good. I thought it was nice. I probably wouldn't. It's a grower definitely for me. I like Easy because it was very 80s. Probably what you would hear like walking in. You'd hear like in the clubs in West Hollywood or something like that. Love that. Love that. Love that. Love that. Love that. Love that. So yeah, but I would probably need to listen to the album again because I'm sorry, Bloom really. I'm still spoiled by Bloom. I'm sorry, Troye Sivan fans. I hope Troye Sivan fans. I hope y'all don't come for me. But I'm sorry, Bloom was just a masterpiece. Oh, it was just so good. Related to every single song, understood what he was talking about. Good music, good vocals, good arrangements. Just, and I'm still mad that the Grammys really just said, you know what, who? But the EP was cute. I think with Blue Neighborhood, that was very much an album about going through love with a certain individual. Like I felt like that was him talking about like a relationship that he was in before. And then Bloom was just about like I can't even explain it because there's multiple ways I can explain it. But it was very much like what it was. The album was very much of what gay men, a lot of gay men, I won't say all, a lot of gay men go through. And it was expressing that and I really feel like he was expressing who he was as a gay man himself. But the thing was is that it was so relatable that a lot of us were able to relate to it because he was talking about when you're young and you think you like guys and you want to find love so badly, talking about the one person you see. He even did a song about bottoming, and I even said okay. And wrote it so great that you can't even tell it's about it. But if you really listen to it, if you really hear it, if you really open your ears, that's what he's talking about. The track Bloom, listen to it. Listen to the lyrics, and you will be like, oh shit. Cause that's what it was. I figured that out. I was like, oh, this is sickening. This is cunt. I live for this. So yeah, I'm just very spoiled by Bloom. I'm just very spoiled by that album. I was very spoiled by it because there's literally no skips for me besides maybe two. But yeah, the EP was cute. A raging teenager. I liked it. What's that one with that long ass title? I forget, but that was cute too. It's very much a grower. I really have to, grow and listen to it, hear it again, possibly hear it in something. Maybe that would make me like it even more. I don't know. So yeah, anything else going on this? Anything else happened this week? Uh, nah, that's about it. There really ain't nothing else this week. This week is, I don't know. I feel like this week has been slow, but there's a lot of stuff going on. There was a lot of stuff going on, and there's probably even more stuff that went on that I probably don't even know about or think about or know anything about. But yeah, yeah. It is hot in this room. Yo, I can't wait for this month to be over and for September to be over. Cause those be the hottest days of the that'd be the hottest months of the year. And it's just and I gotta keep the windows down to give y'all at least some good quality here. Yeah. Also point out the audio may be sounding different. I got a different mic. I'm using a different mic. It's the same brand, but it's just a different one. And it's gold. I love how it's gold. This was the mic I wanted to use for the whole podcast. And like this would be like my mic to use all the time, all the time. But the other two, I like the other two. They have like better sound quality. But I wanted to try this gold one, see how it sounded. It sounds okay. I might have to, listen through this again and really hear it. But yeah, that was really it. I talk about. Like I said, Tory Lanez, you a bitch. Your career is over. I don't see you coming back. Megan, good job of finally saying the truth and being honest. Thank you. Camila and Shawn, like I said, y'all relationship is a shop. And relationships, it's two-way street, people. Don't have to tell you. So yeah, that's about it. All to talk to. Yeah, that's it. We had also no technical difficulties today. See, third episode of the charm. All right, y'all. I gotta get out of here. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for tuning in. I hope y'all enjoyed talking about me. I know this might have been a boring episode or anything like that. This is also a really short episode too. It was shorter compared to the other one. But yeah, I love y'all so much for listening. Thank y'all so much. If y'all want to catch me every Saturday, I mean, I try to keep on Saturday. I have not kept on Saturday these past 2 weeks. But I'm going to try to keep a consistent schedule. It's just, I think now I understand how to edit this and how to upload this now. So I think that would be the, right schedule. So yeah, check me out every Saturday on SoundCloud, YouTube at the Marcus Fresh Show Podcast. And this is me signing out. All right, I love y'all. Bye.